Little Red Riding Hood. Once there was a little girl who always wore a red cape and a hood. Everyone called her Little Red Riding Hood. Your granny isn't feeling well today, said Little Red Riding Hood's mother one morning. Take this basket of food to her, but make sure you stay on the path and do not talk to any strangers on the way. So Little Red Riding Hood skipped off into the woods to visit her granny. On the way, she noticed some pretty blue flowers growing just a little way off the path. I'll just pick a few for Granny, and then I'll be on my way, she thought. But Little Red Riding Hood was not alone. Hello, little girl, said a deep growling voice. Little Red Riding Hood looked up and saw a wolf. Where are you off to? Asked the wolf. I'm going to visit my granny, replied the Little Red Riding Hood, who had already forgotten her mother's warning. As Little Red Riding Hood continued along the path, the wolf ran as fast as he could to her granny's house. When he got there, he ate the granny with one big gulp. He then disguised himself as the granny, climbed into bed and waited. Soon, Little Red Riding Hood arrived. Granny, what big eyes you have, she said. All the better to see you with, replied the wolf. What big ears you have, went on the little girl. All the better to hear you with, replied the wicked wolf. And what big teeth you had, she said. All the better to eat you with, said the wolf, and he swallowed her in one gulp. Then the wolf fell soundly asleep. Luckily, a woodcutter was passing the cottage and heard the wolf's loud snores. He went into the cottage, grabbed the wolf and turned him upside down. Then he shook him, and out fell Little Red Riding Hood and her granny. The woodcutter, Little Red Riding Hood, and the granny chased the wolf away, and he was never seen again. Hope you enjoyed that, Wyn. I love you lots. Sleep tight.